to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Danderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Close to the marker, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moore will throw. He's got him. Going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this.
Oh, out of space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The gun leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Madsen. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third and long, try to convert through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to defend.
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Looking for his man. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. Having an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On the option. He'll toss it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The option look. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
The Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on 4th down. We've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big...
He's got it. 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Moore to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And that one did not work.
Well, the offense on 3rd down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they for that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Tight end now in motion. Makes the grab on the left. He will not get there. Brought down at the one, and the two-point try is no good.
Oregon, 27. Boise State, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Sherrod. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Blasted as he lets it go. At the 35, he's open. He's running free down the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
221 wing, 221 wing.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Over the middle into traffic and complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Line is set on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. The offense uses. Timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The ball is out behind the line.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 25. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Narration volume set to 100.